was like, wow, this is like the first time after a Volk fight that you don't get him on. First time. I was like, listen, like, I think I've spoiled you all. It's not that easy, all right? Like, the guy needs a break. He needs some time off. He needs a respite after a fight like that. So I'm sorry I can't deliver this time for all of you. What's that? We have him? Is he there? There he is. The big man. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Hello, Alex. How are you?
What's going on? How are ya?
You were just playing hard to get, weren't you?
Oh, mate, we got in time, and then we made it for a bit of Dan Hooker's interview. Watch a bit of that, and then we didn't know old mate was going on there. But man, what is that man on about? Can you believe that guy?
Did you watch it?
Can I say one thing though?
Please.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
And I'm talking to Ilia, if he's watching. Please don't fight Max. Just don't fight Max. All right, let's just not let that happen.
Okay.
Let me be the guy to beat you up.
What do you make of the confidence? First round, he said. First round knockout.
You've got to be confident. Like, there's confidence, and then there's the delusional. Again, I don't mind the bloke, but I mean, like, even with things that he says, like, I mean, like, it's like what he's saying isn't really backing up. You know, like it just doesn't make sense. He's like confident. He's like, I beat him first round because you do this. Like you do watch me fight. It's just I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway,
do you believe that he believes what he's saying, or do you think he's just trying to get a fight?
I don't know. Oh, I definitely. I hope he believes that. Like, I'm sure he's confident. I'm sure he believes he can beat me. Whether he just doesn't know how, I don't know. Well, he's just not very good at explaining it properly.
Okay.
Or not explaining it in a way where I think that is ever possible anyway.
Why did you call him over as you were walking out?
I mean, like, it's just, man, this stuff excites me as well, Errol. You know that. Like, I want to be active. I want guys. Now, I don't want to sit there and, say if I can't do the lightweight thing, you know what I mean? Like, I want to fight as soon as I can. Even when I get this cleaned up a little bit, I want to be straight back in there. I want to have somebody. They go fight and then they lose, you know what I mean? Again, like, I don't have full confidence in him winning the next one, you know what I mean? So I want to be the guy that put the beating on him.
Fair enough.
Because again, he likes to talk, which is exciting. So good on him.
Yeah. No, I understand. So can I ask you about the arm? When did you injure the arm?
It's been playing up for a little bit, but it just gave me a lot of grief this camp. It's been an ongoing thing, but I mean, managed to get around it. But now I just needed the cortisone shots. I needed to be on like anti-inflammatories, like strong dosage of anti-inflammatories the whole time. And obviously, I can't just go for every camp doing that. So it's just I can get through them. It can get uncomfortable, it get annoying. Can't really like flex my arm or open it completely. So yeah, it just gets in the way a little bit. So I just want to quickly fix that up, and then it's only quick. It's when I said that, I think I scared people with thinking there was some big, crazy surgery, but it's not like that. It won't be long.
When will the surgery happen?
As soon as I'm back home. I've already got that organised. I'll be there. I'll be rehabbing. I'll be still doing my strength and conditioning. Whether I don't even know how it works. I don't know if I'll be in like a type of cask or whatever it is. Might have not be able to move it, but I'll be still training. You know me, Ariel. I'm pretty professional, and
yeah,
I'll make sure I'm staying fit and strong, and I'll do everything that we needed to get me back ASAP.
Does this rule out Sydney though?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it definitely rules out Sydney. So that was never really going to be. I mean, Emma's my wife. She's due 2 days before that event. On the 8th.
I know, but you're crazy enough to take the fight.
Yeah, look, put it this way, like if I didn't have to do the surgeries and that as well, like I was even thinking, like, do we do it? You know, the doctor mentioned getting induced. I'm like, do we do it, a little bit earlier, then we can maybe, you know, like even she was thinking about it too. Like, she backs me all the way with this type of stuff as well. But I mean, there's just a few hurdles, too many hurdles.
Okay, but you're saying. And just to clarify from Saturday, like this would not rule you out for Abu Dhabi.
I don't think so. I'm very hopeful.
Okay. And
Yeah, definitely don't rule me out for that.
now 48 hours, less than 48 hours later, Dana White said at the press conference he's deferring to you, which is huge respect, by the way. He doesn't always say that, which I thought was really cool that he was, that he was saying we're going to see what he wants, which is very rare, as you know.
Mm.
When they ask you that question, do you know what you're going to say yet?
Well, ask me which question. What I want to do?
Yeah.
Do I know it right now? No, I think I just need to find out exactly what's going to happen. I'm planning and, hoping this is just a little cleanup. Just got to get a few things out of there. And it's not going to be any more than that. And then they tell me it's a quick recovery. And then I'm going, let's do it then, as soon as we can. If that lightweight title fight is on the line, we make that happen, you know what I mean? So I just got to figure out exactly, but you know me, again, I want to be in there. I want to find the schedule. For me, I would say just do it anyway. I'm going to have my coaches and physios and doctors, and that probably tell me different and managers. But I reckon we can definitely do it. So I'm looking forward to getting back home and getting it underway, and can't wait to see how quick this is going to be.
But now that you've had the fight and you've seen Ilia in person and you've heard what he has to say just moments ago, is it possible that the Ilia challenge has now risen above the Islam challenge?
You're saying that wrong. Islam fight. I mean the Ilia fight, not challenge.
Okay, sorry.
Fight. I mean, look, I do like a challenge to hype me up. I don't really need to look at it this way. I don't need to pretend this is some crazy challenge to get me motivated. I mean, the way he talks, that's motivation, and that gets me excited. So that's what I love. And again, he's undefeated. He's in a good position. He beat a top guy. So yeah. Does he? What? Has he done as many as what other people probably done? They didn't get the title. No, he's probably very lucky that. The timing of everything for him, because he's in a position where he might get a title fight in the position he is. Do I think he's done more than enough? No, I don't. But people want that fight. I want that fight. Everyone's hyped up for it. I'm hyped up for it, so it's good. So, but again, obviously that lightweight fight really is something that I want. And again, I know that's still a challenge. Islam, I'm going to give him that respect. It is going to always be a challenge, that fight. Which is only going to level me up again. So that's all good. So I'm ready for that challenge. We just need, again, it's just a typing.
Sure.
The timing, sorry.
Is it fair to say Ilia is a fight and Islam is a challenge?
That's how I look at it.
All right, fair enough. And
Ilia is a fun fight. The challenge is with Islam.
Fair enough. Regarding the fight on Saturday, could I just ask, did anything surprise you about the fight?
With
Yair?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. No surprise. We knew he was going to be fast. Like, even though I still seen the kicks coming. See, I don't know if you noticed. Like, that's why I need to get this sort of fixed as well. But like, even the last week of camp, because you probably noticed me wearing long sleeves and that. Obviously, I had all strapping, and I had to. There was certain things that I was doing, so I wasn't even blocking properly with it. So I even still, I was trying to fix that problem the last week, but still in the heat of the moment, I'll still, try not to, because that contact would really hurt the elbow and that. So I'd make sure I'd defend a different way. You know what I mean? Like, I'd try not to make sure that didn't get re-injured, and I was still doing that. So that's why it's something that I need to do. But I wasn't blocking exactly how I wanted to with them kicks, but I would always see them coming.
Okay.
So, like, even though it was still very fast, I was always going with it and just rolling with it. But yeah, I wasn't able to probably defend it as good as I could. But that's because of just habits in that camp, because obviously my arm was giving me a bit of grief.
In the end, though, would you say not the most dangerous opponent? It never felt like you were in danger.
No, he still was.
Okay.
Like I told you guys, I said this in the lead up to a lot of people. I go, this is a very, very dangerous fight, very unpredictable. I go, but don't be surprised then if I make it look easy. That doesn't take away how dangerous he still is. It still is one of the most dangerous fights. I had to be on my toes. That's why I needed that a good game plan I needed to be on to really take away a lot of his main and crazy tools, and then bring in the right opponents to still give me them looks. So even if he does catch me by surprise, I'm going with the shots. You know what I mean? Putting myself in better position. He was still able to catch a couple, which is expected with someone like Yair. I would have been very, very surprised if he didn't land anything. You know what I mean? That would have been quite the perfect performance. But I mean, it went well.
And just, I said this on Saturday, and this is not to disrespect him, but this is how it came across. It felt like in the third round, you were like, all right, I'm done, for lack of a better term, playing with my food. I'm going to end this. And when you decided to end it, you ended it. Like, it just felt like you were just, after the headbutt, like you had enough. All right, let's go home. Is that kind of how it went down?
Man, like it's, because that third rounder was a bit more set. Like, even though, yeah, he definitely slowed down a little bit. He was still throwing a little bit, which was doing okay. But I knew I could see everything. So, like, I think he might have maybe landed a couple of things. Nothing landed hard. Like I said, I was going with everything. So I sort of knew that danger factor wasn't there. I'll find the shot and I'll catch him. So I wanted to catch him and then try and look for the right shots, which I ended up doing. But yeah, you're probably right. There was a time where I was like, all right, now I'm going to go for it. So and then I might like look for it that little bit harder. But I mean, that was probably not because I'm done playing with my food. I just thought maybe the timing is like, all right, let's just make it happen now. And then obviously once I rocked him and yeah, just went in for the kill there.
Kind of crazy that the most damage that you're wearing on your face right now is something that happened to you before the fight.
I got this one as well. That one.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you got that one from the bottom.
Oh, I missed that. All right.
That took away a lot. Like everything he did from on the feet and even on the ground. Like we knew exactly what he wants to do, what he does really well. So we expected that. So I didn't really give him room to do actual, how could I say, shots that are gonna, like rock me or anything. There was never, but I mean, there was always a chance that he might still be able to cut me with these other little,
yeah,
but it was never going to be anything too damaging, which I was going to be okay with. But that's why I almost didn't even want to cover them stitches the whole time, because I'm like, it's going to open up anyway. There's a good chance it's going to open up anyway. I can even me going for a takedown or, you know what I mean? That little bit of contact's probably just going to rip it open anyway. Like, do I need to even put stitches there? Like, so like, I got talked into making sure we got the stitches, and that's why I had to do the whole Nelly look the whole week.
That's right. It was a good look. It was a good look. You wore it well.
A lot of people thought it was just the look I was going for.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It was like they thought I was having some midlife crisis or something. Just, I don't know what it was, but.
Did you draw the belt on the Band-Aid? Who did that?
No, they actually have them there.
What?
They had them at the PI. And I was like, oh, there you go. Makes sense. A lot of people might think, he might just be going with the,
Yeah.
But it was all right.
And by the way, are you now going to get like an Australian belt, like a custom belt?
No, they just gave me a custom Band-Aid.
Okay. And
I do actually have one. I did get one, actually. I did get one for, which I needed one, like more of a one to carry around, more of like a little bit more of a replica one that, I don't want to have to travel with my belt everywhere. So it's good to have that one. So they gave me like a UFC 290 belt. So that's one that I can carry around.
In the end, and I won't keep you much longer, thank you for doing this. Looks like you're in like some ski lodge or something there. It's very cozy, by the way. Are you like in the mountains or something?
Yeah,
what's going on? Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but just a little getaway, mate. Well-deserved getaway.
I love it. Being the main man for International Fight Week and everything that comes with that, and all the attention and the hoopla and all the celebrities that were in attendance, former president in attendance, all this stuff. What was the experience like? What did it exceed your expectations?
Oh man, I don't know, man. Like I just go through the motions. So with everything I do, that's why I sometimes say this, that I need to properly learn to soak it all in, appreciate it, because I get like I guess you could say a tunnel vision. I just play what's in front of me. I've got a job to do. I'm walking out, I'll see someone, like, you know what I mean? There's like, it's weird. It's like I'm always trying to keep myself composed and keep myself level, and I'm really good at doing that. Whether there's a bit of pressure making me do that, like I'm just like, it's hard to explain. It's not a
I
pressure, but
get it.
there's something like, it's like I put a shield around me. I can't let anything break that shield. But I mean, it's still there sometimes. But then that's why after it, you like even you see me so composed, and it's just another fight. But I mean, you still see me get I wouldn't say like, almost a little emotional in there because I'd be like that shield. I can let that shield go and then just really
Yeah.
let the emotions fly and really soak it all up. But then when I do finally let that shield go, I'm just more focused on the win and bringing that belt back to the family. I'm not really soaking up everything else. I mean, like obviously had the after party, had Jamal Murray with us, and Shaquille O'Neal was DJing there, and so we caught up with a heap of guys. Easy come back there, like so there was a heap of people around. So yeah, I get to soak up that and be like, how good's this? But other than that, I'm usually just blocking everything else because I've got a job to do and I've got this again a sort of tunnel vision.
Do you need to do a better job of enjoying it, or is that part of your brilliance that you don't smell the roses?
I think that's what it is. So it's something that I reckon I could still. I've got the. I feel like I can do that. I think I can juggle being able to do that and still be that composed guy I am. Because even now, when I go to fights, I try and I try and get a little more fired up and a little more emotional and a bit more adrenaline. Where I used to block all that out. Where now I'll like try and like get the crowd going. Like yeah, come on. Like I'll try and get the blood pumping. You know what I mean? I used to try and block that, but I know I fight better with that adrenaline because I know I'm going to be composed anyway. So I can, I can transit. You know what I mean? Transition into different things. So I think I might need to learn to really do that. Stop having this shield. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, I still think it helps. Me be who I am and keeps me grounded. And I go back home and I'm just like I said, I'm the same guy I was 10 years ago. And I think that's why it's the same guy that still turns up to the gym. Even though I'm in the position I am, you'd think that I'm so passionate still. You know what I mean? I still love this game. I still love what I do, and still so disciplined. That I think it's because of that. So, do I want to try and change it much? I don't know.
By the way, was this the first fight that your wife missed since the pandemic?
Yep.
When she couldn't Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah, she's only since I've been there, like champion on most of my fights. It's probably she obviously missed through the pandemic 1 or 2, and this one she had to. She obviously pregnant, so
But look at you. You were very busy. I see you there rubbing elbows with Jamal at the party. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Jamal even walking in with you. I was like, man, this is the NBA champ is like fanboying next to you, taking pictures at the press conference. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, man. It's good. We've got a good relationship, man. He's a loyal dude as well as like myself. So since we connected, it's just I think he reminds me a lot of myself as well.
Wow.
Even the way he is, he's very disciplined and that's his work ethic and he's all about that, right? So it's the same as me. And then he's a loyal dude, man. Again, I feel like I feel like we're the same in many ways.
I feel like that's the best way. I feel like that's the best way to describe the whole lot of you guys, loyalty. And shout out to Big Ash over there, who I annoyed very much over the last 36 hours. Ash, I still love you, all right? Sorry for the annoyance. I'll leave you alone now. Much love, my friend. With those big guns. Jesus Christ, he's taking up the whole screen with those guns. I mean, geez. Look at those arms flexing on us.
You see there? Oh, yeah, I know. You got the big behind, big we're in the shop.
I love it. Alex, thanks for doing this, my friend. Last quick thing. 2023, Alex Volkanovski, does he fight again this year?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
100%.
Mr. Reliable.
That's guaranteed.
That's guaranteed. All right. Much appreciated, my friend. Congratulations on the win. Very impressive. Once again, it's an honor to watch and cover your fights. Enjoy the victory, and I hope that the surgery is quick and painless.
It'll be quick and painless. Don't worry. It will be.
Thank you, Alex. All the best. Thanks for jumping on here. I appreciate it very much.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
All right, there he is, the great Alex Volkanovski. Nice to get the champ on, guys. Nice to get him on.